Lever Brothers, makers of new Rinso with Solium, Fry, and other fine products, bring you the Bob Hope Show. Yes, transcribed, it's the Bob Hope Show with Doris Day, Jack Kirkwood, Irene Ryan, yours truly, High Averback, Les Brown and his band of renown. And here he is, it's not an Easter bunny, but his nose switch is Bob Hope!
Thank you. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Bob Globetrotter Hope saying I'm rushing east after tonight's show. Not that I'm in a rut. I may have to appear before Congress and tell them what's what. Senator McCarthy got hold of my red flannels and they didn't keep their trap shut. Yes, sir, after the program tonight, I'm flying to New York to do a television show. I'm not on till Easter Sunday, but they need a few days to attach the strings to my head. It's an Easter TV show. It'll be shown out here a week later. That's great. I can lay them in New York and hatch them the next week in my own house. I wasn't going to go on television until they perfected one feature, and they finally did. It's called Money. After all these years of turning down offers, I finally said yes. I feel just like Elizabeth Taylor. Yes, sir. I'm lovely. I'm engaged. I'm nervous. But I was really thrilled when the Frigidaire people insisted on me for their Easter television show. Then this morning I saw their ad in the paper. Folks, tune in on Bob Hope this Easter and have an egg roll in your own home. But I've been on television before. My nose is still tender from the last time I was on. Everyone kept twisting the wrong knob. I'm a television fan. I love those old movies on television because they're so mysterious. Before you can figure out which are the bad men, you have to figure out which are the men. But I've been walking around town memorizing my lines for this television show, and I must have been memorizing out loud. When I left the Brown Derby today, the waiter said, "Who cares if you love me passionately? What about a tip?" For my TV show, I wanted to get it. I sure did. Yes, I did. And for my TV show, I wanted to get a tan, so I spent the week at Palm Springs. Palm Springs, that's Ciro's with cactus. You know, for television, you have to be at least mahogany, or you look like you just climbed over the wall. I love Palm Springs with the desert, the sunshine, the beautiful girls relaxing by the swimming pool. They have to relax. In those bathing suits, they break the law if they move. And while I was there this past week, I decided to go western, so I stopped at the Dude Ranch. That's a motel for blisters. And everybody dresses western. I saw one guy in a 10-gallon hat, another fellow in a 3-gallon hat, and Phil Harris came by wearing a 5th. I'll never forget the roping contest. I jumped off my horse, grabbed the bull by the horns, and he looked up at my face and said, "Traitor." And they had wonderful entertainment at the rodeo. The sons of the pioneer were there, Lindsay, Philip, Dennis, and Gary. And it was hot down there, and instead of putting on suntan lotion, I made a mistake and poured Spry all over my body. You're now looking at the only actor in Hollywood with a flaky crust. You know, it's so healthy down in Palm Springs all winter, they've only sold one bottle of antihistamine pills. And Sinatra's using those for golf balls. I'll never forget the first time Sinatra came to Palm Springs. 2 vultures circled over him, and one of them said to the other, "If we knew he was coming, I'd have baked a cake."
Happy little roasting town, oh, roast the whiter and brighter than new. Rinso washers, Rinso new. Rinso white,
Whiter than new,
Rinso white,
brighter than new.
Rinso white, Rinso white.
Rinso new.
Rinso New. It's an amazing fact, but it's true. Rinso, the only soap that contains solium, gets white clothes whiter than new and washable colors brighter than new. Yes, Rinso gets clothes Rinso new. Wonderful Rinso puts sunshine in your wash, even on rainy days, even if you dry your clothes indoors. No other soap in the world can make your wash so white or colors so bright, because no other soap contains the scientific sunlight ingredient, solium. Use Rinso for your heaviest wash, and you'll see for yourself that Rinso gets out more dirt than any other type of wash day product. And yes, Rinso is so safe for your clothes and so kind to your hands. Get the economical giant-size Rinso with a red solium label. On wash day, use Rinso and see your wash turn out whiter, brighter than new.
Rinso white, Rinso white.
Rinso new.
Happy little wash day now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard, Bob Hope leaves after the show tonight for New York City, where he will appear on his first television show on Easter Day. We now find Bob at his house, where Doris Day is helping him pack.
Bob, as I was saying, what I don't understand is why you were chosen for this Easter television show.
Why, what do you mean?
Well, why didn't they pick somebody like Fred Allen or Jack Benny?
Oh, it's not so hard to figure. Doris, can't you understand why the Frigidaire company wanted me instead of those guys?
Because you're built more like an icebox?
Don't tell me my vegetable compartment is showing. Doris, don't bother your pretty little head about why I'm doing the television show. You're supposed to be helping me pack. Just hand me the stuff and I'll put it in the suitcase.
Okay. Cufflinks,
Cufflinks,
shirt, necktie, butterfly net.
my lace nightgown.
Well, what's that hanging around the neck of it?
A bow and arrow. I walk in my sleep and I might run into the wild goose. Handkerchief. Necktie. You know, Doris, I'm a little worried about my first television show.
Why?
Well, some people just don't fit the medium. You heard about Sidney Greenstreet on television, didn't you?
Sidney Greenstreet?
Yeah, by the time they got back far enough to get him in focus, the cameraman was treading water off Redondo Beach. The cast needs some more stuff, Doris.
All right. Cold cream?
Cold cream. Say, that reminds me. I wonder if I'll have a makeup problem for television. I'd like to look great for the cameras. In fact, I want to come out looking like about a 25-year-old boy.
Chemtone?
Never mind. Here I am worried about my video debut, and you're no help at all.
Well, now, what is there to worry about,
Plenty. They
Bob?
tell me those cameras will exaggerate my most prominent feature.
Aren't they a little late for that?
I'm serious. Those cameras do actually enlarge your features, Doris. I saw Cary Grant on television, and with that hole in his chin, he looks like his nose is peeking down an elevator shaft. And you should see how Crosby's head and ears come out.
How?
A bowling ball going to lunch with 2 flying saucers. Wait, let's have some more of my clothes, Doris.
Okay. Sweater. Bed slippers.
Hey, Doris, you want to hear the opening joke I'm using on the Easter Frigidaire program?
Not especially.
Well, the announcer comes out and he says to me, say, Bob, do you know a girl by the name of Lorna Doone? And I say, no, I don't know about Lorna Doone, but I go with her sister, nothing doing. Well, Doris, what do you think of it?
Airwick.
Well, I don't care what you think, Doris. You just tune into that television show, and believe me. Come in.
Hello, Doris. Hello, Mr. Hope. Oh, I'm so glad I got here before you finished packing. I brought you some food to put in your suitcase.
Oh, thanks, Miss Ryan, but I really won't need any.
Oh, yes, you will. I always take some along.
Food?
Oh, yes. I know I'm going to get hungry in my berth at night, so I always tuck a couple of hard-boiled eggs in my pajamas. The trouble was, the last time I did it, they weren't hard-boiled.
You mean...
Yes. All the way to Chicago, I had to sleep sunny side up. Why did they pick you for that Easter television show?
Oh, I'm getting tired of that question, Miss Ryan, but it was partly because of my youthful appearance. You realize I'm one of the few comedians with no gray in his hair.
Yes, why is that?
Esquire shoe polish.
George, you've helped me too much already, so if you don't mind...
I tried to get into television. Did I tell you about it? NBC were using me as a test for colored television.
Oh, color?
Oh, yes, but it wasn't very satisfactory. For some reason or other, my complexion doesn't come out tan or pink or flesh-colored.
Well, how does yours come out?
Stucco. I wouldn't mind that, but my hair comes out a tile red.
Well, what about it?
Well, with a stucco complexion, tile red hair, and wrinkles like Venetian blinds, I look like something the FHA said no to.
And the foundation's a little wobbly, too, but it was nice of you to come by, Miss Ryan.
Well, it was no trouble, and I'll be anxious to see your Frigidaire show on Easter Sunday.
Glad you got it in there. Thank you very much. Anyway, I think you'll enjoy it, Miss Ryan. We'll have Dinah Shore, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., that wonderful English comedian Beatrice O'Lee, and naturally everybody will be seeing me for the first time.
Airwick.
Wait a minute. Act that Airwick once.
Well, I'll be looking forward to your Easter show, Mr. Hope. But it won't be a novelty for my Uncle Julius.
Why not?
Well, it's quite a story. You see, Uncle Julius is very nearsighted, and he's crazy about Arthur Godfrey.
Uh-huh.
The trouble is, we can't get Arthur Godfrey on our television set.
Well, what do you do?
We just put a picture of you in there and tell Uncle Julius that Godfrey's been sick.
That makes sense.
Yes. And it worked out just fine until last week when we got your picture in upside down.
What happened?
Uncle Julius just sat there and said, gee, I didn't know those Studebakers had their noses so close to the ground.
Goodbye. Well, I'd better say goodbye to you too, Doris, or I'll be late at the airport.
Goodbye, Bob, and good luck on the show.
Thank you, Annie. Well, here's a cab. I'll get right in. Oh, take me out to the airport, driver.
Okay, Max, sit back in the seat.
Now, wait a minute. What's an old lady like you doing driving a cab?
Oh, I just do this as a sideline. It's not my regular job.
Oh, really? What is your regular job?
I'm the Chattanooga shoe shine boy.
Oh, stop.
I'm a great big bundle of
Yeah, I know. Okay. No hot licks. Just keep your hands on the wheel, please. Come on, will you drive me to the airport, please? Boy, I just can't get over a woman your age driving a cab.
Oh, I'd do anything for a buck. I've been driving a cab. I've been driving a cab for 3 years, and do you know what?
What?
Tomorrow, I get my driver's license.
You mean you've been driving without a license?
Doesn't everybody in California?
You got nothing but pedestrians here. You got a point.
What are you going to the airport for, Sonny?
Well, I'm going to New York to do a television show for Frigidaire. I'm Bob Hope.
Bob Hope?
Mhm.
Why, I saw you in the first movie you ever made. Oh, you were wonderful.
Well, thank you.
They don't make pictures like The Great Train Robbery anymore.
Say, you're a real cutie pie.
Oh, now, you cut that out. You're old enough to be my father.
Can't you go a little faster, please? Stopping at this gas station.
I gotta fill her up.
What do you have, ma'am?
10 gallons, please.
The regular or Ethel?
Neither. Lydia Pinkham.
This could be Al Jolson in slacks.
I'll do anything for a buck. Well, here you are, Sonny. That'll be $1.80.
Okay, can you break a 5?
Sure, I got the change right here in my stocking.
In your stocking?
Yes, it's my mad money.
You have mad money?
Yes, every time I look at my legs, I get mad. Goodbye, Sonny.
Goodbye.
United Airlines flight number 42 for Chicago and New York, now loading passengers at gate number 7.
Gee, it's good to be flying again. Say, I know almost everybody in United Airlines. I think I'll go up front and say hello to the pilot. Oh, hello there, Captain. Mind if I... Don't tell me you're the pilot.
Sure, I'd do anything for a buck.
And here's one of the Warner Brothers singing sisters. Our young chanteuse with a beautiful face and voice to match. Miss Doris Day, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simple, whimpering child again, bewitched, father, and bewildered. Am I? Couldn't sleep, wouldn't sleep. Then love came and told me I shouldn't sleep. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Am I? Lost my heart, but what of it? Is cold, I agree. We can laugh, and I love it. Although the last I sing to him, each spring to him, and long for the day when I cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Am I?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best-known children's stories is Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer, a story that will live forever. Tonight, as a special pre-Easter treat for the kiddies, we present a story that is not long for this world. Bob Hope's Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer, you get out of bed this minute.
Okay, Aunt Polly.
Tom, you're certainly a trial. Look at your hair. I'm going to have to give you a haircut right now.
Oh, please, Aunt Polly, I don't want a haircut. Don't put a suit...
Don't flatter yourself. Where's the egg cut? Tom, you've been promising me that you'd whitewash the back fence. Now, you just get a bucket of whitewash and do it right now.
Oh.
Go on now.
Now I gotta paint that old fence. I never have any fun. Someday Aunt Polly will be sorry. I'll throw myself in the river and drown myself. When they bring me home, my poor little body will be all full of water, and When Aunt Polly starts to cry and puts her arms around me, I'll squirt all that water in her face. I'm not going to paint the fence. There's a new girl just moved in down the street. I think I'll go look her over. Hello.
Hello.
Say, you're a little girl, aren't you?
Yes. You're a little boy, aren't you?
How long have you been a little girl?
Oh, all my life. How long have you been a little boy?
Ever since I found out they were little girls. What's your name?
Becky. What's yours?
Tom Sawyer.
What are you doing around here, Tom?
I'm playing hooky.
Oh, I'm glad. I thought it was your real nose. Oh, gee, I'm so happy you came over to my yard, Tom. Let's play house. You be the husband and I'll be the wife.
Well, we just met. Why should we start fighting? Say, Becky, how about if I kiss you, huh?
Gee, Tom, you're awful bold.
Yep, I don't even know about the birds and the bees. I even know about them. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know all about them, yes, sir. But there's one thing I don't understand.
What's that?
Well, I get the part about the bees, but how do you kiss a girl with a worm in your mouth? Ready or not, Becky, I'm going to kiss you.
Oh, gee, Tom, where'd you learn to kiss like that?
I used to be a tester in a bubblegum factory.
Tom Sawyer!
That's my aunt calling.
Tom, where are you?
I'm painting the fence. I'm painting the fence. Quick, Becky. Goodbye kiss.
Tom! Put some thinner in the whitewash. It sounds sticky.
Gee whiz, this is an awful big fence to paint. Someday I'll get even with Aunt Polly. I'll get even with the whole world.
Hiya, Tom.
Oh, hiya, Huckleberry.
Want to go fishing, Tom?
Fishing? I can go fishing any day, but how often do you get a chance to whitewash your fence? You want to get in on it, Huck?
Nope.
Takes a lot of skill to paint a fence. I wouldn't let just anybody try it, but we're buddies. I'll give you a chance.
Nope.
Why not?
I read the book. Hey, Tom, you hear about the big fire at the school?
What happened?
Nothing yet. I just got the matches. What's this I hear about you being in a fight with Piggy Davis yesterday? I hear he beat you up.
Piggy Davis, that sissy, he couldn't hurt a flea.
Well, you sure look banged up.
Yeah, but he didn't hurt my fleas none. And besides, he didn't fight fair. He hit me when I was down.
Really?
Yeah, I should have stayed up in that tree. Come on, Hub, grab a brush.
I ain't got no time to paint the fence now. I'm running away from home. You want to leave home with me, Tom?
Boy, that would fix Aunt Polly. Where'll we go?
Let's run away to California.
No, we're not that desperate. I know where we're going. Let's just take our raft and float down the river.
Okay, Tom. I'll meet you at the cove at midnight.
Okay, boy. Gee, I wish Huck would get here. The river is so spooky at night, I'll sit here on the raft and wait for him.
What do you want, boy?
Hey, who are you?
Well, everybody calls me Three-Fingered Joe,
Why do they call you Three-Fingered Joe?
because I got red hair.
You're not related to a cab driver, are you? No, I guess not. Say, look, this raft doesn't belong to you. You must have stolen it from Huck Finn.
I did, boy, and I'll hate myself for it in the morning. Hey, boy, can I take $5 from you till next Wednesday?
What do you need this money for?
It's for a good cause, son. It's a big firm that I'm connected with that has to keep going day and night.
What's that?
My stomach.
Well, why should I lend you any money? I didn't even know who you are.
Who, me? I'm a transient troubadour. I travel along the shores of the Sea of Life.
What does that mean?
I'm a bum. And you know why I'm a bum?
No.
It's on account of my ex-wife. What a brute. I cursed the day I met her.
You do?
Yep, I'll never forget it. I was in a hog calling contest, and when I got through yelling, there she was. She was so homely, she even confused animals. Every time I come home from work, my hound dog would have her up a tree.
Well, she was still your wife. How come you're not with her anymore?
Oh, I don't know. Just lucky, I guess. And now I'm just a hobo heading down the river.
That's where I'm going. I'm running away from home, Joe.
Why's that, boy?
Because my Aunt Polly always makes me paint the fence. She's real mean. That's because she's got a lot of money and nobody loves her.
A lot of money, huh? Come here, boy. I want to talk to you.
Tom Sawyer, you get out there and paint that fence right now.
Oh, gee.
Now, listen to your Aunt Polly, boy.
All right, Uncle Joe. All thanks to the memory, this opportunity, along with NBC, to wish you happy Easter time in all sincerity. And thank you so much. And thanks for the memories of happy tots at play who run and laugh all day. 'Cause Easter seals have helped to heal the crippled kids who say, we thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you live on the New York end of the coaxial cable and have neighbors who own a TV set, invite yourself over next Sunday evening at 5:30 and demand free popcorn and a ringside seat at our 90-minute Easter parade on NBC TV. Only wish we had time to mention all the talent we'll have with us. Beatrice Lilly, Dinah Shore, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Hal Leroy, Hopalong Hope, and a dozen more great acts to give you an hour and a half full of comedy, music, and action. And, brother, I mean action. We're going to start in vertical and wind up horizontal. So don't forget, Sunday night, 5:30 to 7, Eastern Standard Time on NBC TV for the biggest thing since Out of Duty. And, folks, between now and next Sunday, let's finish America's biggest job, the Red Cross Drive. And while the pocketbook is open, let's dig out a 5 or a 10 spot for those wonderful Easter seals. Thanks a lot, and we'll be TVing you all Sunday. Good night.
Company has brought you the Bob Hope Show, transcribed from Hollywood, California. Enjoy Fibber McGee and Molly next on NBC.